All right, so what we got going on here is we got about 2.5 cups of rolled oats, old-fashioned, not quick oats, rolled oats. And so just old-fashioned oats should do fine. Got some applesauce. If you don't have a banana to cut up and mix in, it kind of helps it keep it soft. We got some coconut oil. You can use avocado oil too, but all the recipes online for these types of things, they seem to have a few similar ingredients: salt, baking powder, vanilla extract, cinnamon. Some of them have raisins. Some of them have yogurt. Some of them have yogurt raisins, cut up fruit. But for the most part, the oil can vary whether you use coconut oil, avocado oil, olive oil, and then you can also add other things too, like monk fruit. This is golden, as well as honey, maple syrup, and then obviously vanilla flavored protein. So we're gonna mix some stuff together here and see what we come up with. We're chopping this down to make it easier to digest. So now it's kind of some chopped up oats and a little bit of like a flour, like oat flour. So we're gonna take this, we're gonna throw it in here, but first we gotta put in some almond milk, maybe a couple cups of it, and then we've gotta put in some oil, and then we've gotta also put in the applesauce, all the liquid ingredients, as well as some of the other things, like this one's gonna be fun. So we're gonna make an apple flavored with a little bit of vanilla, obviously with vanilla extract, and the applesauce. Little oat muffin type bars that should be pretty good. And we're also gonna add a little bit of honey too. So we just grabbed a little spoonful. So as you can see, we've got all these lined up. We've got our oven preheated to 325, not 350. I don't like how fast these people are cooking them online, so I'm gonna cook it a little bit slower, especially since I chopped up the oats to make it a little bit easier to digest. This with the applesauce and with potentially the monk fruit and applesauce, coconut oil should be really good. So we have some avocado oil in here, some applesauce, just a cup of applesauce. I mean an actual literal cup, not a physical cup. And then we've got about, I'd say 4 tablespoons of coconut oil and about 2 tablespoons of honey melted in here. We're gonna add this into here with this. Then we're gonna add in a little bit of almond milk. And then we're gonna throw in this stuff, but we're also gonna get some of the cinnamon, and the raisins are gonna go in here last along with the chopped up apple. Oh yeah, don't forget to add an egg, at least 1 egg, maybe 2. It's expensive right now for eggs, so we're just gonna do 1. And that's the monk fruit golden sweetener. This stuff smells so good, by the way. Oh yeah, it smells like the best applesauce ever. Now we're just gonna add in some almond milk. So we have unsweetened vanilla almond milk by Khalifa Farms. Good stuff, Khalifa. And ultimately we're gonna add, I wanna say at least a cup into here, maybe even a cup and a half to start. And then we're gonna add the oats, and then we're gonna add the oil and the apple, and we're gonna check how the consistency is at that point. If it's wet enough, we're gonna leave it alone there. But if it's too dry, we're gonna add a little bit more so it goes into those little muffin sleeves. You cannot forget to add these though. We're gonna add about a half teaspoon of that, half teaspoon of that. Same there, maybe 1/4 teaspoon, maybe a tiny bit of cinnamon, not much. Well, here goes nothing. Now it's a little bit wet, but that's okay because I'm going to add some protein powder, make it a little bit more vanilla. Okay, so we've got everything added to it, and what we're going to do is we're going to chop up the apples and add those in as well as the yogurt covered raisins. Okay, so we've got our apple chopped up, we've got a couple scoops of protein in there, we've added everything in other than the yogurt covered raisins, so we're going to get those last. We're about ready to get these in the cups.